Hello everyone. So today we are going to discuss about some more feature of the Entra and Admin Center. So previously we have discussed about the enterprise application and how we can register it, but today we are going to discuss about some protection level policies like identity protection. So in the identity protection, we have the multiple options over there, that conditional access, authentication method, password reset policies, and if you want to add some your custom security attributes, that also you can use it, and risky activities if something happen. So in the identity section, this is the dashboard that where you can easily find the number of attacks has been blocked by the identity protection, a number of users is protected, and ours number of the remediate high risk user meantime, and high risk user, if somebody is under the attack or high risky, that it will automatically give you the details. Risky impact, it's basically work with the Azure. You have to enable the log analytics to identify the attacks method. So basically, if you can go to the sign in policies, or you can they say the sign in logs, so easily you can get it, but sometime that most of the company is using some advanced level of or you can say the SOC level of securities in their environment, so they can integrate these kind of things, and you can check the, or you can manage the risk on your particular environment, or you can get it over there, the details or everything. So today we are going to discuss related to the access. A conditional access is basically that you are creating, or you in your organization you are creating some condition to fulfill their employees. Without fulfilling the that condition, they will not be able to access your application or access your data. So these things that you can manage it, even you can get it multiple policies, that predefined policies, multi-factor authentication, re-authentication on sign-in risk, if getting MFA, secure password, and the block mobile access policies. So you can create it. How you can create it? We have the option to create new policy. Okay, and once I click on the create a policy, I can put the name of the policy, conditional access. Okay, and then the assigned with, so you need to apply this policy on your whole organization user, or you can exclude these policy to some of the higher management or other things that you can use it. You can create a custom group, or you can say the dynamic group, that will automatically also you can edit over the edit here, and you can protect it, or you can make it conditional access for these users. Once I have selected for all user, I have the target resources, that what kind of resources that you want to protect it. So control, you can create all the cloud application, or you can just click on selected resources and just edit the filter for uh, to protect it. So if you are creating some policies, that you can create some tags over there, based on the tags that you can easily manage it. So you can get it, you can see that if I am selecting the some of the resources that I want to protect it, my Office 365, Microsoft Admin Portal. Although I have identity governance policies, I have Azure Preview, Bing, box. We have the multiple resources over there, and you can protect it as per your requirement. Like for example, if I am just managing Acronis XDR here, I want to create some policy for that. Yes, I have selected that resources. Now is the networking part, that where the user can easily access this application. If you want to configure any network or location, or you want to use some trusted network and location, you can use it, or you can select your own custom location and networks, so that user not will not be able to access it uh, your data. Okay, so without managing, or without comes under that particular network. So even you can exclude it if you want for that particular user. If you can just click, you can just multi-factor authentication trusted IP address, and here you have multiple options that you can select it. You can select the VPN, you can select the Teams workers, these things that you can use it. And now it's the conditional part, where the condition exactly works. So in the conditional sections, we have the user risk management, like for example, what kind of risk level that you want to manage it. You need to configure it high risk, or you want to enforce that conditional on their devices or on their account. Even you can use the sign in risk. If somebody is trying to uh, attack on a particular account, so you can protect it. That policy will automatically apply, and nobody will enter in your account without your permission. Insider risk, that you need to configure it. You can configure the insider risk. If you want to if you want to protect for particular devices, so you can select any devices, or you can choose particular devices to protect it. Okay, so these things that you can use it. Device is okay. Now it's the location one, where you have selected the location which we have selected in the previous network section. Even you can use it from there. Okay, so the client application, like what kind of application that you want to allow it to access your Office 365, or your target resources. So you need to select for whole browsers and application and client. If you don't want that user will access your application on their mobile app or desktop client, that you need to just uncheck it, that user will not be able to access it, or configure it on their devices. Filter the devices, yes, that what kind of devices that you want to filter out it. You need to yes, you can select the expressions. You need to select if display name and incompatible model, operating systems trusted, these kind of things that you can use it. If I'm selecting the operating system, okay, that chooses operating system is equals to that, what is equal to Windows 11, so that only Windows 11 operating system will be able to access or manage it. Okay, so that things that will help you to filter out the devices. Authentication flow, that it's recently on the purview section, but you can use to configure the authentication flow. Okay, so now the access control, now policy has been created, target resources has been created. Now the option is the granted permission, that what kind of enforcement access that you need to apply it on your end user account, that without applying, or without configuring this thing, they will not be able to enter it. That you won't require a multi-factor authentication, required a strengthened, required the required the multi-factor authentication, or required a strength of multi-factor authentication. That multi-factor authentication for the combining the method, SMS, MFA, phishing resistance MFA, that these things that you can use it. So either you can choose the required multi-factor authentication, or you can use the, even you can use the required device to mark as compliant. You required Microsoft Entra hybrid joint devices that easily access it. Without hybrid joint devices will not be able to access it. Even we have the block access, required password changes, required app protection. So these kind of things that you can apply it to protect your account or your organization data. Now it's session time. Session will apply that what kind of information control based that session you need to control, you need to limit it for your application. So you can use it sign in frequency, how many period of the time that it will automatically get the reauthentication option, which is helpful for prevent the multiple attack or simulation as well. If somebody has stolen the account and they are configured their account on a particular devices, that will automatically sign out or reauthenticate, asking about the reauthentication, which is very helpful. But you can use that, why we have the multiple option that you can choose it for uh, manage this thing, that you can downloading block, or you can choose anything. Now the policy has been created, it's now it's time to enable it. It's report only, or you want to enable it, or you want just keep it, and you want keep it in your portal, and you will apply in that policy in later. So these things that you can use it, I just selected as a off, or I can select the report only, so that you can get it that you want to exclude these devices, or you want to use proceed with the selected Mac, iOS and Linux, everything. That once you have did it, it will creating and it will applying on the end user devices. So in the future they will trying to access uh, the application, that condition need to be fulfilled. Without fulfilling these conditions, they will not be able to access the application. So these things that you can use it, we the Microsoft having the some predefined template that you can use it for managing the conditional access. If you have your own custom conditional access policy, you can upload that policy file over there and they will create it. Okay, so these things that you can use it. Apart from this, that we will discuss about the other policies, that inside and report name, named location that you want to create your countries and location IP range. Even you can create your custom control. So these things we will discuss in the later video. Have a good day. Bye bye.